Yo, listen to me real quick. And this is not an ad. I see you about to skip ahead. Chill out, bro. I just wanted to come on here before the video started and say, listen, bro, my bad. I was yapping it up in this video. Well, I don't want to say I was yapping because everything that I had to say in this video was pertaining to the topic. You know, I just had a lot of opinions. But dog, I paused this video and talked a lot. So if that annoys you, I'm sorry. I still think you should watch the whole video because, again, I had a lot of good opinions, in my personal opinion, on the topic at hand. But your boy was talking. So, hey, y'all just be ready for that. The controversial downfall of Leafy is here. Yes, man. Leafy is here literally exists as a cautionary tale of what not to do when you achieve mass fame on YouTube, bro. Don't do what Leafy did. You want to know what's funny, though? Funny thing? I don't actually know the fine details of everything he did. I know he used to talk shit to people, but that's about all I know. I don't know nothing. I know he used to talk that mess to people, but that's about all I know. I don't know all the fine details. So why not look at it today? Internet Anarchist has a video for us. We about to go ahead and check it out and see what LeafyIsHere did to ultimately get banned from his social medias, you know, like YouTube, Twitch, forever. Without further ado, let's get it.
There was a time when Leafy was on the top of YouTube. Millions of viewers waited for his every upload, while memes started.
Bro, how to kill anyone on the planet?
Every corner of the internet. Fast
Wow.
forward to 2025, however, and you won't find Leafy anywhere.
Anywhere.
He's been banned from practically every major platform on the planet.
Snapchat and TikTok.
Forgotten by the internet.
I ain't know that.
Though, looking back, it's not hard to see why.
So last night I'm chilling with my boy. No big deal, right? We're talking about some of the best content on YouTube, right? And in the middle of our discussion, we got in a little bit of an argument on what the best video on YouTube was. I, of course, was showing him one of the most emotional videos on YouTube and one of the fan favorites. And that video is Keemstar to me.
The content that
Who made that video? First of all, whoever made that video bogus as hell. Second of all, let me rewind just so we can hear what he's about to say. But dog, it's messed up because from what I understand, Leafy's style of content and the things he used to say would have been all good in the old wild west days of YouTube, when YouTube was still young and creators was able to speak how they wanted to speak. He'd have been just fine. He was already popular in the time that he was doing what he was doing. But you know, that time came around, people started voicing their offense on the internet a lot more. People started responding to that offense. You can't talk how you want to talk no more. They got him up out of here, man. Crazy. But again, I don't know the fine details. Let's go through it.
Favorites. And that video is Keemstar to me.
The content that made him popular was toxic to say the least. He had no issues punching down on.
I know he used to roast people. That's all I knew though.
Ones suffering from autism and mental illnesses.
Oh.
Support. Stay positive. You know?
I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, bro. You laughing at the man? That ain't right.
There wasn't a line he wouldn't cross for content, until the internet got fed up with his antics, causing him to lose everything he'd built for himself. And while he's made several attempts at a comeback since, each one of them has ended in a total disaster.
Oh, that was him. Lucky? Okay.
Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today
I say it every time, but I hate this
a
song.
look at the many failed comeback attempts of Leafyishere, why his colossal downfall came as no surprise to anyone, how he became famous in the first place.
It's always crazy how and interesting to me about how when a big YouTuber, maybe not like millions of subscribers big, was Leafy that big? I don't know. But when a big YouTuber tries to remake another channel after getting banned, and they're on the channel, but like they try to like pretend to be somebody else, there's always enough people that know who they are to where they come back and they are able to actually build another fan base. Not as big as it would be if they were, you know, their actual self, but their persona is still able to build up a decent little size fan base. I always just find that interesting. Is it that, or is it that the content creator just knows how to make good engaging content enough to the point to where no matter where they start from, they can start with a brand new identity and still a massive fan base because they just know, they just got the code, they got the blueprint, they just know how to do it. That's probably what it is. Damn. Hope I capture it one day.
Downfall came as no surprise to anyone.
One day.
How he became famous in the first place, and if he'll ever succeed at regaining and then retaining.
I ain't gonna pause again for a while. We still at the beginning of the video.
But if you want to help me retain the audience I have, all you have to do is subscribe. So hit that subscribe button and let's get on with the
Subscribe to me too.
Calvin Lee Vale, better known online as Leafy, started his YouTube journey on October 7th, 2011, when he was just 16 years old. Though despite
the Wild West days,
he was already a hustler looking to earn some cash with his pay-to-win Minecraft server called ParaPvP. He even created his YouTube channel partially to advertise this server.
A lot of early big YouTubers did start with Minecraft.
The rest of his channel was filled with Minecraft Let's Plays as well.
Alright, so Aaron, or Alvin, I think it is.
Okay, I know I said I wasn't gonna pause again for a while. I just want to get this in real quick. I've always said, if there's one thing that I could do, if I had a time machine, I would go back in time to like 2010, 2011, maybe 2009 and start a gaming channel. Bro, if you had a gaming channel with decent looking quality content back in those times and you was just consistent, you were guaranteed to grow into a decent sized channel. Even if you don't grow into one of those channels with multiple millions of subscribers, you were guaranteed to grow to a decent size if you at least posted content. If only I knew the gold mine that YouTube would become eventually for gaming channels that started way back in that time, bro. I know the ad apocalypse hit, but back then, before the ad apocalypse, bro, for those who don't know what the ad apocalypse is, just look it up. Look it up. People's funding were cut by like 90% when the ad apocalypse happened. Nowadays, from what I understand, for a million view video, you probably make a few $1,000s. Back then, 20, 30 G's. Probably. Like, and it's probably people that probably made more than that for a million view video. It was crazy, dog. What I wouldn't get to have a time machine.
Is gonna fight us. Oh my god.
Where they at on the move?
REKT.
He likely wanted to become a gaming
That wasn't a
YouTuber,
quick pause,
just like
by the way.
most
I'm already
other
knowing
new
my bad,
creators
bro.
at the time. However, despite his efforts, his early Minecraft videos received little to no views. That all changed, however, when another Minecraft YouTuber with over 20,000 subscribers called Static777 liked one of Leafy's videos. This gave Leafy the exposure he needed to earn his first 50 subscribers on the platform.
Okay.
From there, he kept gaining new viewers at a slow but steady pace, allowing him to enter the YouTube Partner Program at 700 subs.
Wow, it was that low?
Subscriber milestone by the end of 2012. These views also converted into many
only a year
checking out his Minecraft server, engaging with the pay-to-win mechanics, and ultimately helping Leafy.
That's good money right there. Only a year
in revenue.
Ooh.
However, the stress of running a server, the constant infighting with other server owners, and DDoS attacks were too much for him to handle.
Oh, he got DDoS.
Sometime in late 2013, he stepped away from the server and focused almost entirely on his YouTube channel that had over 17,000 subs by this point. His videos talking about the server drama in videos also gave him the idea to branch away from gaming and venture into commentary style content.
Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be talking about DDoSing.
However, while this new format started just telling different stories from his life, it wasn't long before these videos took a much darker turn. As 2015 rolled around, he transitioned away from gaming and storytelling content completely. Instead, his focus shifted to talking about and making fun of other creators on the internet.
People are gonna judge you no matter what you choose to do.
What the f is that lipstick? Dude, it's so thick, it looks so hard. It looks like a piece of clay. Ugh. Like, who would want to kiss that? Dude, it looks so fucking.
He not lying, I ain't gonna lie.
This became a bigger success than Leafy.
That lipstick did look crazy.
And there's no better indicator of the virality of these videos than his sub count, which went from 100,000 subscribers in August 2015 to over 4.9 million just a year later.
God damn! 5 million subscribers? Just under that. In a year? Boy. Most people would have did the same thing. You start roasting motherfuckers on camera for videos, and then your subscriber count just blow up like that. You gonna keep roasting. So him getting banned was inevitable.
Leafy had become a well-known name on YouTube, but unlike many other YouTubers who
I didn't know he got that big. I didn't know.
through hard work and good content, Leafy's rise was built almost entirely on toxicity, bullying, and a tendency to cross the line. The vast majority of his uploads during this time were nothing more than roast sessions of other, often smaller creators.
Right.
It didn't matter if his target was a young child trying to start on YouTube with Minecraft, just like he did.
Today, I'm gonna be showing you one of my favorite Let's Play channels, and let's just fucking play it right now, okay?
Hey guys, it's Super Mario Cupcake here, and I'm gonna be doing some freaking survival games, you freaking... Stop freaking lagging!
Well, the bar has been...
Hey, man. Felt. 100% felt, bro. When I'm playing the game and that whole lagging, bro, I be ready to put a hole through the wall. I don't do it because I'm not the kind of person who punches holes in walls. I'm just saying, I be ready to. Like, I be wanting to so bad, bro. Damn, man. That's funny.
set for videos, guys. This is the new bar, okay? Just like, it's almost so bad that it's hilarious. Like, the video starts off and you already know it's gonna be a
Hey, man, I gotta start somewhere.
Autism trying to do good in life.
Subscribe.
All right, so yeah, sorry. You can laugh at the little kid. Don't laugh at the man with autism. No, that's messed up,
play
bro.
that one more time, please. Just one more time.
Again, I'm not mad at him laughing at the little kid. That clip was funny.
You know?
I'm sorry.
But this right, oh yeah, come on, bro. Like, he didn't eat.
Oh my god.
And the worst
Okay. Yeah, I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing at him popping him up on the screen like that. He didn't. I was gonna say he didn't even do anything funny. It'd be different if he did something funny, but he didn't. He just said, you know, like, subscribe.
Oh my god.
And the worst part is, his audience gobbled it all up. He was getting massively rewarded for just turning on his microphone, insulting someone for 10 minutes, and uploading it to YouTube with unrelated gameplay footage and minimal editing. So
Get
he
millions
kept
of
on
views.
posting more and more of these videos, pushing the boundary every time to keep his audience entertained.
Y'all would have did the same though.
Video on a small YouTuber named Mr. Black Darkness 666, titled "The Saddest Man on YouTube." Leafy somehow came across a video of Vlad, the host of the channel, complaining about his life and proceeded to laugh at every second of it. From Vlad's mention of his poor living conditions.
This is where I live. I live up there, where you can see the grapes. Yeah, I know it's a dump, and I hate it here.
His appearance.
Dude, the eyeshadow with the long dyed hair straightened out, the context.
He do look crazy.
Probably like 40 minutes to get dressed. And look, don't get me wrong, you can wear whatever you want. You can walk outside with a pancake on your head as a hat. You can do whatever you want. But I'm gonna be real with you, dude. I'm gonna give you the hard truth. You look ridiculous, dude.
To the way
No, look. I've said that before. I've paused like 5 times. I've tried this video. But yeah, I'm of the same opinion, bro. You can do what you want to do, make yourself look how you want to look, but you can't make it so that people can't laugh at you for how you look if it's something you're doing to yourself. We're not talking about your physical appearance based on like a condition or something you have. You are literally making yourself appear this way. So if people want to laugh at you, they can laugh at you. I don't think that shouldn't even be controversial. It's like, yeah, man, you did this. You put this makeup on. You got yourself looking crazy in the middle of the goddamn day. So I'm going to laugh at you if I want to. And if his living conditions is messed up, if that's his fault, then I can't really feel bad about nobody laughing at you for that either. Maybe it's not his fault though. I don't know this dude, bro.
Vlad talked.
Small-minded and discriminating this town really is, okay?
To me, it's not that funny though.
Anime character.
It's kind of forced.
I'm gonna show you how shitty this town is. Okay? Alright, let's go. Pikachu, lead the way!
Now, Vlad's whole goth aesthetic could be considered a bit out there, but he didn't deserve getting roasted in front of millions of people on the internet. Leafy, however, didn't care one bit about
I don't know about
the
all
impact
that.
his videos had on the subject.
I'm not saying he deserved to get roasted, but
Vlad,
getting
for
roasted is not that
example,
big of a
saw the
deal.
video, and the thousands of people calling him all kinds of names in the comments and had a meltdown on camera.
That would mess with you.
Instead of showing even a semblance of remorse, Leafy doubled down and saw the response from Vlad as nothing more than content fuel.
Hello, you. I finally decided to make another video.
Well, what the is this shit, dude? I was
got the
about
tear
to welcome
streak?
you back, then you call everybody an asshole. Jesus Christ! Right off the start, he's being edgy. And what is that chest hair, by the way? Like, I get it that this is like one of those videos where it's like distress just barely happened, but like, why don't you just button up your shirt? I'm just saying.
This back and forth continued for a few more videos, including Vlad performing a satanic ritual to curse Leafy.
Today, I'm going to
Oh, hell no. Nope. First of all, get that pentagram off my screen. Second of all, I don't feel bad for the dude no more. I don't feel bad for you at all now. I felt bad just a little bit. Again, like I said, you making yourself appear a certain way. Like, you doing it. So if people gonna laugh at you for the way you look because of something you doing to yourself, I don't really feel bad for you at all. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? He might be a socially awkward, introverted ass dude, clearly. So it's like, man, leave him alone. Leave him alone. But at the same time, if people decide to roast you because you putting yourself out there, you doing it to yourself. I literally just repeated what I already said. But it's like, I don't know, man. I just don't feel as bad for people in situations like this as other people tend to. But then we get to the you trying to put satanic rituals on motherfuckers. So you a Satanist? I don't feel bad for you at all now.
Vlad
Not at all.
performing a satanic ritual to curse Leafy.
You deserve to get flamed.
one of my dark rituals.
Before the two made up on Keemstar's drama
Made up? Hell no.
Mr. Black Darkness 666.
So that's his full name.
Do you still
Fuck
want
him.
him to die?
No, I guess not.
The thing is, despite Vlad getting genuinely distressed by the harassment he'd received thanks to Leafy's video, his downright ridiculous actions, like the satanic ritual, overshadowed any backlash Leafy might have received.
Yeah, like I said, fuck
Instead,
Mr. Black
this
Darkness.
became
I don't care how
nothing
y'all
more
feel
than
about me saying it either.
entertaining YouTube drama
Get your
to
ass
the
out of here,
viewers
boy.
And ultimately taught Leafy nothing.
What the hell?
Something that became apparent from the video he posted about one of his next targets,
Ah, yeah,
named
this the
Tommy
one now.
NC 2010.
So, you know, every day you're walking around and you're doing, you see the strangest things.
Holy sh**, dude, I always see the strangest things too. I completely agree with that. But one of the strange things that I haven't seen yet is a grown man with a fedora on, about to vlog himself and someone else.
I don't like fedoras
in the middle
either.
of a
But
parking lot, because holy, that would
leave
be
the man
awesome.
be, bro.
But hey, you never know, man. Maybe I'll see it someday, right?
He found a video of Tommy helping someone at the grocery store and then vlogging about it on YouTube, and saw it as prime material for his, as he puts it, satire videos.
How does
Satire.
flaming someone's eggs in the middle of a Walmart parking lot turn into, let me record you for my YouTube channel so everyone can see how good of a person I am? How does that, where does it escalate to that? Because again, there's nothing wrong with this fedora wearing motherfucker saving someone's eggs. Good for you. You're a great guy, okay? Good job. Here's your star. But why does he have to record it?
What Leafy failed to
I
understand.
don't necessarily
or knowing
disagree with
him-
that, but the man is autistic. He don't think the same way as us, bro. So like, it's different. It's different.
Purposefully ignored was that Tommy was on the autism spectrum. These videos were his way of spreading a positive message of doing good in life and helping others as much as one could. Leafy's video on him, however, drowned all of that goodwill with hate and toxicity, causing him to break down on camera.
Oh,
Right now, because some people are threatening my life, threatening my family,
what?
and all I wanted to do was inspire people. Some Leafy guy or Team Star people are threatening me.
Keemstar.
And
Why is Keemstar always a part of every single piece of drama that happens with these content creators? He's always in there somewhere.
inspire. That's all.
Now, there were still some fanboys who
Messed up.
defended Leafy through all of this, like this one comment stating, LeafyIsHere does say in the description that those videos are for entertainment, nothing else. As if that gave him a free license.
Yeah, let me go outside and shoot someone real quick and record it and then put entertainment purposes only. Like, nah, bro. You can't hide behind that. This is just for entertainment. Don't take anything I'm saying with any level of sincerity. I don't mean any of it. I'm just joking. And listen, you might be just joking, but there's certain things that you ain't supposed to joke about, at least as far as society is concerned. You know what I'm saying? You can crack whatever jokes you want to yourself. You can crack whatever jokes you want to in your personal friend group. You know what I'm saying? I joke about shit in my personal friend group that I definitely would never joke about here on YouTube because I don't want to get canceled out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I do think motherfuckers is too soft and too sensitive nowadays. So you can't crack jokes no more about certain topics, and that just is what it is. But that's my whole point. I wouldn't say it in public. You doing the shit, bro. Or you did the shit. That's why you got banned.
To say and do whatever he wanted. These videos weren't satirical or anything of that nature. Leafy was just bullying and punching down on smaller creators for the express purpose of getting as many views as possible. Fortunately, many, even among his own audience, were understandably upset over his video on Tommy, forcing him to apologize.
Y'all left him alone.
I'm gonna sit here and try to redirect the blame. I'm not gonna sit here and make excuses, and I'm willing to admit that I am in the wrong here.
But even then, most of his apology was just excuses about not knowing Tommy was autistic, completely missing the point that unleashing millions of fans on a small creator was the real issue, regardless of his condition. However, while
that's true, when you reach a certain size, you gotta
his YouTube career at the
be
time,
more careful about it.
Certainly marked the beginning of his eventual downfall. Up until
like if Corey Kenshin were to make a video just straight up flaming somebody, that's way worse than me making a video straight up flaming that same person, because in Corey Kenshin's case, there's guaranteed millions of people that are going to see it and then add on to the flaming. You know what I'm saying? In my case, there's no guaranteed amount of nobody that's going to see it at all. You know what I'm saying? I post a video like that, it might get 5 views, goddammit. So you know what I'm saying? So it is messed up. When you reach a certain level on YouTube, whether you want it or not, you carry a certain power that you got to be responsible with. You can't just do and say what you want anymore. You're too big now. You know what I'm saying? You kind of traded that away when you sought out fame and achieved it. You're so YouTube famous that you got to watch your mouth and watch your actions everywhere you go, or you risk cancellation. It shouldn't be like that, but that's how it is, bro. So you know what I'm saying? The man had 5 million subscribers. That shit was cool. You grew from roasting people, but you can't just roast anybody you want to at 5 million subscribers. Millions of people watching all your videos, bro. Too many people gonna see it. There's gonna be too much backlash. They're gonna have to make an example, which is what they did. Crazy.
YouTube career at the time, it certainly marked the beginning of his eventual downfall. Up until this point, Leafy saw himself as the top dog of YouTube, someone who could make fun of others all he wanted without any consequences.
Right.
After all, he'd gained tens of millions of viewers and over 4.8 million subscribers in just a single year by doing exactly that.
That's
but
crazy.
What he didn't realize was that his reputation was about to be destroyed beyond repair. All from a single video by another
iDubbbz
roasting others. On the
not the
12th of
content
September
cop, bro.
2016, iDubbbz dropped
Y'all know about iDubbbz.
long content cop on Leafy.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Content Cop. As you can probably tell, I can hardly contain myself right now, because today is the day we get to bully Leafy.
To put it simply, this gave Leafy a taste of his own medicine, as the first thing Ian did in his video was roast his appearance.
I want to say Content Cop is one of them things where it's not maybe not as bad, but it's pretty bad. It's like it's on the level of the Moist Critical video. If Moist Critical drops a video talking about some shit you did, you better start copping, please. You better start apologizing, or you are out of here. Even if YouTube don't ban you, you are going to be so disliked by such a large quantity of people that you're going to struggle to maintain any viewer base that you already had before he made that video. That is the effect that Moist Critical has on people. iDubbbz, like I was saying, probably ain't to that level, but it's pretty bad when he made a content cop on somebody. He put a lot of people on notice that maybe otherwise wouldn't have been through his content cop videos.
Specifically his weak chin, just
crazy,
like he'd been doing to many others before.
I think my only stipulation with the bullying is
Little chin
not be a... You see, because if you're and you're hiding your putrid, malformed chin behind your hand, your sleeve, or your
he does hide it a lot.
You're showing people that you are extremely self-conscious. You're showing
wow.
people that you're, and that takes a lot of the oomph out of your bullying.
Before getting into the many contradictions and hypocritical behaviors of Leafy, like how he always prefaced his insults with enough padding to avoid any backlash.
Driving a car, the Minecraft logo in the corner, his
not Mishka.
Nah, Dad, I'm not.
I play Pokemon Go.
Today.
I'm not going to be talking about the kid today after showing a picture of his f***ed-up snaggletooth to my millions of followers. A zoomed-in picture of his f***ed-up snaggletooth. Yeah, no,
It is a messed up snaggletooth.
And how often he tried to act dumb so he could feign ignorance if anyone called him out on it.
Yo, is this person?
Yes.
Yo, is this person?
Yes, she's Is that the answer you're looking for? She's
Oh.
no. I guess I'm the one who looks like an asshole here. Because you were just asking the question. I had to answer it for you. You got me.
Can't say that word no more. 2025.
Then moved on to tearing apart Leafy's response to his content cop on Keemstar, proving that nothing mattered more to Leafy than the views on his videos. You see, Leafy and Keemstar used to be close friends.
Oh, okay.
Hanging out with each other on social media. But then, in May of
That's a convenient way for
2016,
Keemstar to be
he
involved.
released a content cop on Keemstar, resulting in him getting roasted by every corner of the internet.
I remember that.
And instead of standing by his longtime friend, Leafy saw the trend and immediately changed his tone to where Keemstar had always been an awful person to him, which is what Ian called him out for in his video.
Keemstar's been talking me and one of my good friends, Grade A Under A, who's also a YouTuber, straight up to multiple different people, and on top of that, behind our backs.
Holy sh! Behind your backs? Wow! Man, you can read people really well, Leafy. How did you even become friends with him in the first place? There were no videos of him online being a psychopath at that time. That's all a new thing. Wow, you guys must be great judges of character if you were surprised by Keemstar going behind your back.
The sarcasm.
And he covered all of this in less than 6 minutes of the 20-minute long content cop, and Ian carried that same energy through the rest of the video as well. At one point, going as far as printing out posters of Leafy's weak chin and roasting him around.
Wow.
I'm giving away some prizes over here. All it takes is
Hide the chin.
hiding a chin.
However,
It's crazy.
what made all of Ian's roasts and call-outs sting a lot more was the fact that his video ended up getting over 14 million views by the end of December.
What?
Exposing Leafy in front of a much bigger portion of the internet. Leafy was now facing backlash from two opposing sides.
Yeah.
From those who hated him for farming smaller creators and kids for content, that was understandable. But even the people fine with that part of his content turned on him, since to them, he now seemed like a complete coward who acted tough but couldn't stand behind his own opinions.
Damn.
Matters worse for Leafy, YouTube also started becoming a lot more strict with its harassment policy around this time.
Yep.
And many of his older videos were getting deleted because of it. There was a good chance that he'd get banned if he continued making the same content.
Yeah,
While
you gotta
he tried
stop.
to keep things going for another year, the mounting pressure from YouTube combined with the backlash from iDubbbz's content cop forced him to disappear from the internet in December of 2017. Now,
Okay.
many assumed that this was the end of Leafy, that he'd retired from YouTube for good and would never come back, when in reality, he was just waiting for the right moment to attempt a comeback. And this moment was given to him on a silver platter in March of 2020.
2020.
When iDubbbz posted a video defending his girlfriend's new OF account. This video
remember that
was
too.
received extremely poorly by a large portion
Everybody
of his
was
audience,
flaming him for
giving
that.
Leafy the perfect opportunity to swoop in with a video.
That man came back
for his downfall.
with a
My
roast.
girlfriend started an Only account, which is a website where you can upload amateur anything from double penetration all the way over to lewd cosplay and everything in between. And I think all of it is cool. Yeah, I know.
Dude, you're a cuck.
This 130-second video kickstarted his comeback and allowed him to return like he never went away. He also used this opportunity to attack Ethan, as he had spoken out against Leafy in the
Not
past
H3,
as well.
H3.
People saying, oh, Leafy, come back. I would love to see Leafy come back and try to exist in the landscape today. You can't even curse, bro.
You're a fat, fucking disgusting piece of shit.
His new content
Damn.
was also far more mature than before, mainly because he now focused exclusively on creators closer to his own size, eliminating one of the biggest criticisms of him constantly punching
Attacking
down
the
on
little
smaller
guys?
creators.
Okay.
Things were looking up for Leafy.
I ain't
and
mad at it.
gaining fans. But before
Because when you attack someone already successful, it's like, so, you know what I'm saying? It's like, who's hurt by the attack? I mean, even if the person directly is hurt by the attack, it's like, okay, so what though? You attacking the little dudes, you literally could be halting their success. If you are successful, it's like, I don't care, bro. It's like it's like first world problems. You know what I'm saying? Us in America complaining about certain shit that people in other parts of the world consider a damn luxury, and we find it as an annoyance over here. It's kind of hard. It's like, bro, you already successful. I don't feel bad for you for getting roasted. Shut up. I'm about to roast you. That's my way to get back at you for being more successful than me. I'm not actually good with hating vitriol toward people that have more success than me, by the way. I'm just saying, if I was, I'd roast him and I wouldn't feel bad about it.
He could regain his footing. He picked a fight with the wrong person and ended up paying dearly for it. You see, not long after his return, Leafy found his next target, Pokimane.
Okay.
In total, he uploaded about 10 videos on Poki.
Don't talk down on Pokimane.
Everything. From the more reasonable
fans don't come get
like calling her out for silencing her critics by abusing the copyright system.
People have made videos about her and she's copyright strike them. The list goes on and on.
I have heard she does that a lot.
That is negative about her. She's gonna try to gun you. And I'm not the one saying that. That's her.
And I had spoken to my MCN and I was like, is this something that I can take down? Because like, I was getting a lot of annoying from it at the time.
To talking about her rumored secret boyfriend.
This part is just for you guys, you tier 3 subs. She has a boyfriend. Let me say that one more time. Dude, she has a boyfriend and you're pathetic.
However, just when he thought he'd found his next cash cow, someone he could milk for content for years to come, he got deleted off the face
I ain't gonna say what I want to say.
A month after he started posting videos on Poki, YouTube permanently terminated his channel on the 21st of August. The reason they gave for this was his repeated violation of their harassment and bullying policies. This sudden termination came out of nowhere, since he didn't receive any strikes or warnings from YouTube prior to this point. As a comment eloquently puts it, Leafy was driving at top speed, and instead of slowing him down, they straight up put a brick wall in front of his car. The whole thing was fairly bizarre, and left other creators like Charlie questioning everything.
Of course he covered it.
First of all, I don't think any content creators should be celebrating Leafy's channel termination. Even if you absolutely hate Leafy, hate everything about him, have wet dreams where he's being sent away to jail for life in an isolation chamber, you still shouldn't be happy that he got banned this way, because to my understanding, he had 0 strikes on his account before it was completely just fucking eradicated from existence. And if it can happen to a 5 million subscriber channel, it can happen to any channel.
Now, when this happened,
sound logic,
put the blame on Poki, and
it'd be scary.
So, Poki, however, completely denied any involvement in the tweet reading, "I know I'm going to get asked this, so I'd like to clarify, I had nothing to do with Leafy's ban." Some people were certainly skeptical of her denial, but here's the thing. It's quite possible that she was telling the truth. Think of it this way. YouTube was already gearing up to shut down Leafy back in late 2016 and early 2017. However,
then he disappeared
from the platform.
But that wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying?
Few years. And when he returned, he immediately started going viral with videos attacking other creators, drawing attention to himself, and finally receiving the ban he would have gotten years earlier. Put simply, his termination on YouTube was a long time coming. Leafy tried to keep the momentum going by shifting to Twitch and continuing his content there.
Got banned on there too.
Success. Unfortunately for him, Twitch moderation didn't want him on their platform either, and permabanned him for hateful conduct of the same year. Then in December,
did he actually do anything on Twitch? Is that's what anyone who knows the answer to that question? Did he actually do something on Twitch directly to get banned, or did they ban him for his YouTube content even though he was on Twitch? I know that's a thing that can happen, but it's like, damn, that has to suck.
On September 11th of the same year. Then in December, all of his backup channels were deleted from YouTube, and shortly after that, he was booted from Twitter as well.
Wow.
A place on the internet he could call home. These terminations also had far-reaching consequences into the real world, as after getting banned, Leafy reportedly became an alcoholic and an addict.
I talk to Leafy like 3 times a month. And 2 of those times he's cracked out of his fucking mind. You know,
cracked,
doing like drugs, alcohol, like every day, dude.
But despite his life falling apart in real time, Leafy wasn't done trying to make a comeback after his Twitch ban. He tried everything, from giving relatively unknown platforms like Storyfire a shot, to YouTube under the excuse that a new channel called Leafy was actually owned by a corporation and that he was just a hired talent.
This man tried to pull a low-tier god. Speaking of low-tier god, that man is back on YouTube. YouTube unbanned him recently. That's crazy. But he tried to pull a LTG. That shit wasn't about to work, bruh. You think the reason shit like this don't work is because ain't nobody stupid. Ain't nobody stupid, bruh. Like, y'all be thinking y'all so much smarter than everybody else. And just because nobody has physical documentation to prove what you're doing, that we don't just know. Like, dog, you don't think motherfuckers knew what you was doing? You not slick, trying to circumvent the rules. Get your ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it worked in LTG's case. Well, it actually didn't, because he got banned a few times with his other fake channels. And then he had that fake fan page that was really his new page, but he claimed it was a fan page. Even though he hated fan pages all in the past, he approved of this one. And now that he's unbanned, he turned that fan page into his clips page. Hey man, we see you, bro. We see you. You ain't slick.
YouTube, however, saw through this weak disguise and terminated the channel less than 2 weeks after its creation.
2 weeks, damn.
The comeback attempt that didn't fail immediately was him streaming on Rumble, which had much less restrictive policies than Twitch. He joined the platform around April 2023 and even managed to amass over 40,000 followers. But Leafy being Leafy, he only lasted about 6 months on that platform before getting banned for his many anti-LGBT remarks, where he referred to himself as a quote,
you know you can't do that. You know you can't do that.
Also doing things like
you out of here.
EDP of all people, which didn't help his case either. His latest comeback attempt was on Twitter, when one of his accounts on the platform got unbanned, something Leafy announced by tweeting.
And then you said that.
As is expected by this point, he was banned from Twitter once again.
Get your ass up out of here.
Return, likely due to his unhinged posts. The last trace of him online was on his only remaining account on Instagram, where he posted something about getting a girl pregnant in January of this year, and he has stayed completely absent.
He looked crazy over there. That wasn't him.
One of the easiest jobs in the world. All he had to do was talk into his mic for.
He could have just chilled out and he would have been able to stay. He just couldn't help himself
for the same amount of time and earn thousands of dollars from millions of views on the resulting video. Despite this, he somehow managed to fumble it all, and he has no one but himself to blame for his catastrophic downfall. Even when given a second, third, or fourth chance, he could have evolved his content beyond harassment and into something truly productive, but he stayed stubborn in his old ways and now has nothing left on the internet. Even the viewers who were once waiting for his return have all moved on, which begs the question, will he ever make a comeback? Given his track record so far, most probably. But will he succeed at this comeback? Unlikely, since none of the major platforms want anything to do with him. Maybe
Leafy, you overweight, brother.
A try, but Leafy being Leafy, he'll likely get banned from there as well. Just like Tix and Roses, who won't be returning to the internet anytime soon.
I think I've seen a video on her before. Yeah, man. The man did it to himself. He didn't know how to leave well enough alone. He could have just chilled out like, all right, bro, I already did what I did. I had my success. I grew and became a gigantic YouTuber. Over 5 million subscribers out this thing, millions of views on my videos. I've achieved YouTube success and I've made good bread off of it. I made some Skrilla. Let me go ahead and just chill out and stop all of that. I can't do it nowadays. They ain't going no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be able to get that old Skrilla I used to get. I'm about to just have to chill the hell out and just, you know, get decent money doing regular content. You know, so I would have knew to call it quits. Like, all right, bro, it's over with now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go ahead, make regular little content. The views and the money ain't gonna hit like it used to, but I'd rather it hit a little bit than for it not to hit it all. Is that a pause? I don't know. God damn it. But that is gonna do it for this video, bro. Again, I know I was talking a lot in this video, bro. I just had a lot to say, I guess. Sometimes it be like that. Some reactions you only pause a few times. Some of them you pause every couple minutes. That's just it what it is, bro. Hey, make sure y'all let me know if y'all got any other video suggestions you want me to watch. Put them down below in the comment section, bro. Drop a like on this video if you agree with some of the stuff that I said. If you disagree, you can also comment about that. I'll talk to you down in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Show a lot of love to this video. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, we are up out of this thing. It's boy Daryl. We signing out. Hey.